Yeah. Yo, what's good? We live. It's your boy Alan Pete. And this is No Egos. It's a hot topic. Friday night, baby.
A lot going on.
So what I'm about to do right now is just bear with me. The same thing I do every time is I'm gonna share the link on Facebook. And then we're gonna get into this hot topic, man. What we're gonna talk about today is we're gonna talk about all of this stuff that they've been talking about on the radio and the internet concerning.
We would still like some tech support from somebody that wants to come in, edit a few things,
concerning your boy.
Put a little bit of highlights up, not be in the forefront, maybe be in the background a little bit. All that's cool.
Learn as we learn.
Yeah, we grown because we still working on this. It's coming around.
It'll be better for somebody to come in and learn as we learn, and then that way you will be better than we are when it's all said and done. And that's all we want. We ain't trying to be the masters.
They said this. Here it was Friday with the Friday night vlog. We live. It's being posted to Facebook now. It's gonna be posted on our YouTube channel. You're getting the uncut raw right now. So this is as good as it get. We mess it up, you see it.
No, we getting better, man. We tweaking it every time. Like you don't hear no background music on this one, but on the edited version, we're gonna make sure we hit y'all with it.
You might hear some tunes. That's what we doing.
Yeah, you know, I make the tunes too. I make the tunes too for anybody out there that want a nice slideshow, nice video, nice anything. Yo, all you gotta do,
the original Bum Life soundtracks,
is just contact your boy, and we don't got no problem whipping it up for you. Any type of way you want, DVD, MP4 files, however you want it. And we're gonna charge you next to nothing to do it. Cause it's all love, man. That's all we trying to do is show this love. Now, I'm about to share this link real quick.
Yeah, I'm finishing up a long day getting here. We got the late start on CP time.
There we go. The link shared. Got the hot topic right there. Facebook, come get us. And we about to start. We're going to give it a couple seconds just in case anybody want to be there and catch the whole thing. We're going to give them a couple seconds. Swing my little beer. Friday, it was extra hot outside, and I don't even got the air on. And that's what I'm gonna do. When I wait for a couple people get in the room, turn this air on.
It's a little bit hot.
That's one of the great things about living and doing what you want whenever you want to do it in your little space, your little hole, your little cave, wherever you dig, your little nest, whatever you want to call it, your crib. Turn that air on when you get ready, baby. You smell me? It's in Jamaica, baby. Shout out to my Jamaicans, man, that like their house hot. You heard?
And my African friend, who I came over there on the hottest day of the week last week. Wasn't a fan blowing or nothing. You my dude, Friday.
Yo,
what up?
Yo, it is what it is, though. Everybody different, though. Everybody different, man. Me, I don't like to sit still and sweat. Not me. But yeah, man. Today we gonna get into this the hot topic for Friday night. We gonna keep it nice and short and sweet. I got all of the stuff prepared, and we're gonna make it special. We're gonna make it special because we're gonna try something new. Because I've been tweaking it. Like I said, we've been trying to tweak this thing. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of just talking the whole show and being though that out really not too keen on what we about to talk about, I'm about to play the videos of what we want and what we're gonna talk about. And it's concerning Tupac. And it struck my interest because I always deal with history and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? Like I was a kid, you know what I mean? And I was old enough and I seen like all of the whole stage of Tupac, and like I was old enough to understand and know the whole thing about Tupac. Like I went to go see Juice in the movies on Super Bowl Sunday. My cousin Black Sun, shout out to Black Sun. I don't know if you remember this, but he took me to go see Juice on Super Bowl Sunday, man. Never forget it. And I seen Tupac whole stage, like when the impact that Brenda Had a Baby had on us when we was little, like that's when things was like more organic type, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like them times, like when you used to see the music videos, because it wasn't like 1,000 a million music videos coming out every day. So when and they didn't even play them all day long. So when you got a chance to see it,
see something you like,
yo, he was like, oh man. But specifically Tupac, man, Tupac used to, you know what I mean? So we're gonna get into it, man, and try to figure out after all these years, man.
Wait through 30 videos on MTV to see the Tupac.
But this the whole thing about it though, bro. They got like 1 million documentaries about it, but now all of a sudden they got all this new information coming out from people who not supposed to be talking about this stuff, but they talking now. But then not only that, like, all right, if you're gonna talk, why would you wait this long? Like both of them going, like Biggie and Tupac. You feel me? So like after 20 years, like we still dealing with stuff.
These brothers.
Like, so we just gonna jump right in. First, just to make a short story sweet, we gonna go and try to share these windows real quick.
This is definitely new for us. You know what I'm saying? We got the windows open. We hoping as we click on them, you can see it.
Now we good. We good.
That's
so first,
the background now?
No, that ain't the background. Like that's just what we see. Because once I share the video, it's gonna go back to this right here. See, okay. It's new to him, so don't mind him. We doing it, baby.
In, man. If you're making your own YouTube vlog, this might be something new to you.
But anyway, even though we can't see y'all or see us looking at y'all, I know that y'all still is. So basically, what I'm about to do right now is we about to run it down because it's a lot of in this. And the first person involved is a guy named Wack 100, who started the whole thing, and it was like a domino effect. So what he did was he went out there and he said some disrespectful stuff about Tupac, and we just gonna play it for you real quick.
Listen, everybody upset with listen, everybody upset because I said Tupac wasn't a gangster. Let me repeat myself. I'm a Tupac fan, brought all this music and don't have this music more and more. But Tupac wasn't no gangster. He had gangsters around him. Wack was a revolutionary type guy. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit, I don't know why y'all mad, talking about disrespecting. It is what it is. When a man died, he had $125,000 in his bank account. No property, no real estate, you know, on his masters, none of that. You know, I say that to say this. Hopefully the young artists coming up now are learn from those mistakes. But he wasn't a gangster. You know what I'm saying? He didn't shoot two police. He shot at two white people who we later learned were off-duty police. Let's get that right. Oh, yo, you stop lying to yourself. Reality is reality, my nigga. It's like a nigga saying Wack 6'5", nigga, 5'7", 230, my nigga. That's just the truth, nigga. So I stand by what I say, nigga. He wasn't a gangster. He's a revolutionary, nigga.
So we just watched this grown man basically just sit up there and just try to discredit Tupac for whatever reason. I don't know.
Claimed to be a fan though. He a Tupac fan, he said, and but he ain't shoot two cops and he wasn't a gangster. And you know,
how you gonna say that though if you say he shot at two white people, but that we later learned was two police officers? Like, do that change the definition? Like he shot at two police officers.
That's his own interpretation of the facts that he had got in the order that he got them.
But it's just strange and it's just weird to me that he had just come out of the blue with this. But with that being said,
he also
man,
said he died broke without $25,000 in his bank account and stuff.
So
I don't know Tupac's finances, but you know, I know the way the rap game is. I don't know a bunch of millionaire rappers, Jay-Z maybe.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing about it though. That was like the early, like it was rappers that was getting money, like, cause you gotta think about it, like Eazy-E was like one of the first people to really get money. People like Too Short and them, like them people in the West, they was the first ones to really get money because they was living in Hollywood and it was like show business. So it was like, it was the most money to be made was in Hollywood. You know what I mean? So they was getting money like that, but over in New York and stuff like that, like most rappers, they still was sleeping in the same room that they grew up in. But we gonna keep it moving though.
House with their brother.
So after Wack 100 went on and said that about Tupac, Funk Flex went on a little tirade, and I'm gonna play that for y'all. Mind y'all, this is all 20 years later.
I ain't hear Flex trashing him when he was out, right after it happened.
What exactly happened in that studio, and did Biggie set him up?
This is just half of it, man. We're gonna share links to everything to the Facebook.
I was vocal. You know what? I was vocal back then because I'm glad people keep.
He keeps saying he said something back then, but I remember back then, and I don't ever remember Funk Flex saying nothing.
I don't know how T.I. knew I was on the radio then too, because he was 10 years old. T.I. was 10 years old.
I was about 10 years old
when I was on the radio when I started. Funk Flex, Ed Lover, Wendy Williams, and Angie Martinez, we were very, very vocal about the situation. I was vocal. We wasn't scared of nobody. I was vocal.
But this is I'm not playing what he said. I'm not gonna play what he said. But basically,
as a matter of fact,
he said Tupac shot himself.
If Angie Martinez ever releases that interview she did with Pac, Angie Martinez did that interview with Pac in LA because Pac was afraid to come to New York.
Why are you saying that now, though?
That's all I'm saying. In that interview, he mentions Ed Lover and me because he was mad at us because the way we were talking on the radio, which we respect. He should have his opinion. We gave our opinion. Pac gave his opinion. Now let me say something.
Let me just skip this a little bit.
It's a very small.
You can still check the links out and get the full story.
We don't want anyone shooting themselves. We don't want anything happening.
Yo, you keep saying that Tupac shot himself in the leg, man. He's calling him Cheddar Bob and everything, yo.
They always, you know, back when all this stuff was happening, I remember Sugar and them coming over here talking about you don't want dancing in your videos all up on the stage, and didn't have a problem coming to the East Coast. Suddenly, it became a problem for everybody to come to the East Coast, anybody to go to the West Coast.
I don't worship that, and I won't, and I don't.
This when he started crying, though. He started crying in it. Like him, and he just said he ain't even know Biggie like that, but he just started crying like him and Biggie was like best friends or something.
I still have morals.
What's wrong with Funk Flex though, man?
I still have morals. I give a fuck. He lied, and he carried that lie for years. This grave, he knew Biggie set him up. Nigga shot, killed Big because of what he said.
Yo, where was this passion and all of this at, man? That's why I can't really watch this no more, man.
We need the whole video that when it happened. What did you say? You dropped a bomb on it, probably.
So, with that being said, the first counter reaction, because like I said, first it was Wack, I ain't even played the video. You could look it up for yourself. Wack even went as far as talking about Tupac mom, man. Talking about she was a dope head and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, she had her struggles, but she did a lot. And she did a lot. And if you even, like I said, if you do the research, like I've been following Tupac ever since I was this research thing. I researched everything from my past and things from before me or whatever. So things that I went through, I'm definitely interested in. So I learned so much about his mom. Like his mom was traveling around the whole country, giving speeches, winning awards, doing all types of amazing things. And yeah, once they kicked her all the way down. You know what I mean? She went to drugs or whatever. But you know what I mean? You cannot hold addiction against nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody looks for an escape, and until they know the truth about how to live their life accordingly, they ain't gonna know how to get that relief. Yeah, we gonna go to the first response, man. The first response came from Spice One, man. I think it's all game related, and I'll explain in a little while.
Look, check this out, nigga. If I hear you say one more thing about my nigga, I'm gonna come out there, get on a motherfucking plane, funk master bitch. I'm gonna get on a motherfucking plane, and I'm gonna come out there, and I'm gonna go to Hot Point 790, whatever the fuck, nigga, and I'm gonna drag your bitch ass up out of there, nigga, and I'm gonna stomp your fucking head in, bitch ass nigga. Say something else. You ain't no gangster, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. For somebody catch a plane out there and choke your faggot ass, nigga. Fake ass nigga. Say something else, nigga. I'll be on a plane, nigga.
Now if that wasn't no ignorant shit, part of my language, I don't know what it is though. You feel me? He didn't even have to say it like that.
This would have been the same thing if Funk Flex tried to say that right after Pac was gone. It would have been 10 more dudes that said, "I'll come out there, snatch you up." No, I don't know who Funk Flex is, the toughest nigga in the world. So
yeah, he like
he ain't no gangster.
But nah, yeah, it's Funk Flex. He like to beat on women though.
Heard that too.
He like to beat on women. That's for sure.
No respect for you, buddy.
But now we figured out that Spice One wants to get at Funk Flex now over Tupac. But we all know Tupac got fans all over the world, man. Tupac had friends all over the world. You feel me? And this is the thing that I don't know why. Like it's like they barking up the wrong tree. You feel me? It's like going after Jesus, man. Like you just can't win certain fights. So you just gotta gracefully bow out and just get your people, you know what I mean, that you can. It's that easy, bro. They going crazy over this, like. So now the second response was to Treach, was from Treach to Wack 100. Now we all know Treach, and we all know that Treach and Pac was damn near best friends though. We know that. So
close that window.
Treach ain't even do no video though. Treach just said this. On the gram. He said, "How, bitch? Keep it 100. I switched flights. Been here in LA for 4 days. Looking for that fade. Bitch, boy. Meet me in the suburbs near you." Laughing my ass off. You don't even be in the hood. I do, nigga. And then he said something else. He said, Hollywood donut, whatever that mean. You know Wack, that's your nigga. You my nigga. But that Wack nigga, my night. So don't stand close to him. 100. Like, I mean, like, I don't know, like, what, like, I don't know, like, I don't, like, y'all think y'all gonna be able to invade investigation by doing all of this stuff? I am a daywalker, bitch. Nigga stalker. Tell your man to meet me in the ghetto early for that fade. I got my relatives, my cousins, and Mexican mob. Plus, me, Booyah Tribe on deck. So when we get in, all straps are handed off, I guess. And me and him
get that ashy knuckle fade.
That's
the square.
Oh Lord.
So everybody gonna show up with hammers. What you want to do when it's the one-on-one?
So to get to my point, we gonna go from here. We'll go to, it's just rumored, but supposedly
Treach went to LA.
Treach went to LA. We already read that. Yeah. You looking for him? Oh yeah, I got one more. I got one more video to play before we go into this. Before I go into this,
you almost lost it.
I almost lost it. So I told you we gonna do it right. We gonna do this thing right. Yo, this is what he said.
Who does this Wack 100?
Yo, again? No, yeah, this Wack 100 again. This is what he said.
That's too low.
Hold on, let me play it. I'll play it again so you can hear it.
Treach, my nigga, where you at, nigga? Hey, look, what I gotta do? Nigga, your mama's a bitch, nigga. Now come out, nigga. Bring your bitch ass out, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up. Your mama's a bitch, nigga. Now come defend your mama, nigga. You defended Tupac, nigga. Defend your mama, nigga. Your mama's a bitch. That dick sucking, cum guzzling bitch. Come out, nigga. Where you at, nigga? I'm out here. On the dead homies, I'm out here, nigga. Where you at, nigga? Just say where you at. I'm pulling up. Ain't gonna be no talking. We get straight to.
Oh Lord. Sweet mother. Sweet mother. So, after going through all of that,
this episode by itself.
After going through all of that, we have to conclude to one thing, and one thing only. This is some buffoonery if I ever seen it, boy. I ain't gonna lie. This is some buffoonery, boy.
It's gonna live on the internet for 1,000 years. This is what people like to see.
It's entertaining, man. I'm gonna give my thoughts on it though, but after just playing all of that reckless behavior, man.
Like I said, you told me about it. I hadn't heard about it. I really don't be on news on TV or on internet vlog rooms. When something crossed my ear, either somebody said it to me or came across something else that I was checking out.
But the only reason why I told you that it caught my ear and I tried to go and see all sources and make sure I get deep in it is because, like I said, like Biggie and Tupac, like they was like the most influential rappers. Even if you don't feel like it is, that's what they portray, that they the most influential rappers that we ever had thus far in our little short hip hop. I mean, age. It's the age.
The age, yeah, and you got to break the ages up because the new
age. Because you know our parents, they ain't have hip hop. They had their own shit.
They had that Bobby Womack.
You know, yo, my grandmother, granny, yo, my grandmother, granny, Mama Joe, whatever you want to call it, God rest her soul. She always believed rap was gonna fade out. She died believing that.
She was right, because rap is faded into something else. There's not much new rap. Not to change the subject, but there's not much new rap that you can really get into. There's some hip hop, and I think that we shouldn't even use the word rap when we talk about hip hop music. It should all go into the hip hop category. Anything that's later than the 90s. You know
when I knew rap wasn't going nowhere though? Because my grandmother used to say that, because my cousin used to play a lot of rap music. And you know, as being an elderly lady, like she used to like some things. Like I remember she used to like to watch Heavy D and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Only because show with that background music.
Only because he was just like a big dude that can move, and my grandmother used to like Heavy D and stuff like that. But when I was growing up, man, she always used to think it was gonna go out. But I remember when I heard my favorite song, my favorite all-time song to this day, because it was my favorite song as a little boy, and that's Self-Destruction, man. And that's when I knew deep down inside that I had a good soul. Because to most people, it was just a song for people to dance to, but to me, it meant so much more, man. Because it meant that they got people, like that's when I realized they got people out there that's so talented that they can really rap about the things that's really going on in the world. And even to this day, if you listen to that song, it's irrelevant. You feel? I mean, not irrelevant. It's relevant. My bad. It's relevant.
Right. And
you feel me?
Right, but like I said, the rap era and the rap era and the hip hop era is two different eras. And the rap era that we grew up in, where there was multiple people that could basically rap about anything and make it hip to be there. You can go from Dana Dane to Slick Rick to Telling Stories, KRS-One to Public Enemy. There's a lot of different ways people put their stories out there, and
Rakim was a good one too.
Right, and then that was the first representation that people gravitated to, and it's things like that caught the hood, different areas of the hood, different people in the hood that brought them to rap music. Era where anybody that grew up in that era. All music ain't trash that's out, that's new. But there's a lot that is trash. Not trash because I think it's trash. Trash because, you know,
it's like no thought. It ain't even like no thought.
They don't pay homage to icons. They not believing that rap music made it because of the R&B people that struggled and didn't get paid before them. The reason why you were successful, you used the hook, Juicy, from somebody else's hard work they didn't get paid for. People got paid twice on it because they used it and raped the artist then, and then you used it and they got paid for the publishings. And it was a process of building up until these new artists, hip-hop artists, not rappers, hip-hop artists, could take these things and put their own music out with their own backgrounds, their own hooks, and finally get money and benefits and make themselves relevant to be a part of the community of people that got money.
Yeah, it was crazy because had a crew, all that.
Had a couple of good CDs from Vice Versa.
We didn't have only like right at the end of my reign, like that was the first thing that came out, like right after I was like I wasn't really into it no more because a lot of people didn't even know I rap either. You feel me? Like only the people that was close to me knew I rap. But I had it in me, like I always did it, like even when I was a kid, like even down when I was down south, like that's all we did in school at the lunch table. Is beat on the table and freestyle.
Beatbox and beat on
that's
the table.
All kids, that's all men, all little kids, all little boys do that. Even when little boys This how we is as little boys, man. You might like this, like you don't even know you know how to freestyle. This how you learn how to freestyle. You don't even know you know how to freestyle, right? And then it be somebody there finagle you to freestyle. And then when you freestyle, you be like, oh, junk. Like I wasn't that bad at that.
I could do that.
Like, and then you keep going, you keep
I might
practicing.
be more talented than I thought I was.
Like, yo, like I know, like if I would have stayed down south, I could have been a rapper easy, but I moved back up north at the time where I could have been excelling. Cause right when down south was excelling. That cause like I'm telling you, like right when I left, you know, 99, it was Cash Money and Master P. And like right when I came up here, like we was listening to people like Lil Bow Wow and all of that other stuff, man. But you know, it have changed a lot. But it was like Soulja Boy made it cool to make corny raps.
That's terrible.
Corny raps you can dance to.
And then he made it.
And then after that, it was over.
To be in the beat
writing on your glasses and wearing
tough.
and really good and really being the clown, man. Cause that's what it results to. It's like really being the clown. And I can remember like back in the day, like other rappers used to hold rappers accountable for it, but now when rappers hold other rappers accountable for their actions and how they influence the kids, they get looked at as they hating. And that's the sad part about us. Is like we cannot, every time we hold each other accountable for something, it's not hating. We need to be able to listen and suck it up just the same way if somebody was going to give it to us. You feel me? You got to take it the same way you give it,
everybody's
man.
Emotional and
everybody is always on what they think and how they feel. They never ever stop.
Man that's going to tell you.
Never ever stop. That's what everybody wanted. Yes, man.
Whatever you said, oh, that's the hottest thing I ever heard. And I heard 4 people say it that it didn't work out, but when you said that, that was definitely the hottest that I ever heard that ever said like you said that.
Ain't nobody never said nan another like you said that nan another.
You said nan another like when they said nan another before, you said nan another like now. That was that back then, but now you really put it on. Now everybody gonna say nan another.
Yeah, that's crazy though, right? But that's why I just try to not take things as as I see it. I try to use my critical thinking now, and that's the most important thing that everybody can use during any situation where you either gotta ponder on it. Just use critical thinking. That means 2 sides. That don't mean just think about it one side. Like, yo, if I do it like this, I might do it, but the other way is like I might fail. But you don't even give the part with. I mean, no consideration, nothing. It's just like you just go with your heart, with your gut. And what I learned is I was taught and trained all wrong. So I cannot go off of my gut because my gut been already my gut is been trained to go wrong.
Lead you to the wrong path.
So what's that's gonna do if I go with my gut? It's gonna lead me down the wrong path.
Hold up, you be a good cashier,
man.
You be a good cashier. You follow the gut. So, but that's true. I mean, in life, you got to bet on yourself 10 out of 10 times. If you feel strong about something, maybe you're wrong today, and you'll be right tomorrow. But you know, jump in and bet on you being someone or something that people can relate to, because only you know your experiences. And it's very hard for everybody to go out and experience on everything, because that's not what everybody's meant for. But if you feel something for you, that's something that you need to do. Jump in and jump out there, man. Don't let friends, family, haters discourage you being 100% you. There's nothing wrong with being 100% you.
Yeah, you know why I don't deal with a lot of conflict no more? Is because I know as a person and as a young man where I was and when it came to whenever I crossed a line or I felt like somebody crossed the line, so that means I had to jump right over the line with them. You feel what I'm saying? It never got me nothing. Even if I was
somebody drew a line in the sand.
Even if I was physically victorious, it wasn't nothing learned or nothing gained from that experience other than the fact of saying that I got the best of this guy. That's it. That's it. And you want to know another thing is that anytime I walked away from a conflict, I ain't gonna lie. It was times that I walked away from conflicts where I know I could have won, but I just did not have the energy to fucking do nothing about it. So I just walked away. And yeah, I felt like, yo, when I see him again, I'm gonna do whatever. But then once I think about it and sit back and relax, yo, I'll be so glad that I made that decision. Because you own all you really thinking about is what other people think instead of what you think in your heart. You feel me? It's no reason for the beef for nobody, yo. Unless somebody putting that battery in your back.
Look out for that too, because there's that's what feeds YouTube a lot, and World Star, Facebook. Somebody put a battery in somebody's back, and everybody jump in and jump on a bad situation. And for you got to be a person that's gonna be like, all right, I know what everybody want to see, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. And you got to cut and change, and sometimes it's gonna cut people off that you thought might have been on your side.
Let me ask you a question, man. Do you want to live your life knowing that every day that instead of you controlling what you eat, you got to look forward to everything that you eat is gonna have oodles and noodles in that? Think about that. That's what's gonna happen, bro. Everything you eat is gonna have oodles and noodles in it, bro. Or you gonna be eating dead worms, yo. I mean, worms gonna be eating you. I said you're gonna be eating dead worms. Worms gonna be eating you. Worms is gonna be eating you, bro.
In the long run, worms gonna be eating you. Trust me.
Yeah, but I'm saying not faster than you want it to be. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. I did that, bro. And that shit is not no way to live for nobody. So imagine if you got to do a substantial amount of time of that shit, bro. You're gonna die. You're gonna die trying to make it home because you're gonna have high blood pressure because all you eating is oodles and noodles, bro.
You're basically having salt and pasta. So you're looking for diabetes, high blood pressure.
You're drinking the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid it pour on the floor. They pour the Kool-Aid in the same spot every day. When you look at that floor under where the Kool-Aid poured at, ain't even no paint, no tile, no nothing there. All you see is concrete. From that Kool-Aid being poured on that floor over the year. Come on, man. So you drinking that for the 11, 12, 13 years, 10, 12. Come on, man. You're not coming home.
That's another subject about
But let's get back into the topic.
Monitoring what you eat. Yeah, that's another subject right
now. But that's only that jail process stuff, man. We don't want nobody in. We don't want nobody in them cleans, man. We don't want nobody in the ground either. We'll be doing so much better. We'll be a mean powerhouse if we could just find some way to come together. Like we'll rule everything. The same topic that we talking about. It was no reason why Biggie and Tupac couldn't have ruled the whole game if they wanted to. If they not even if they had to come together, if they just was like they counterparts, like I'm on the west, you on the east.
I'm on the east.
And we slaying them, killing them.
You got two talented dudes.
But it didn't end up like that because that's what the egos come in.
It ended up the way the media wanted it to end up, but then everybody want to be apologetic afterwards.
I was talking to this young man. He was like, "Ain't nothing wrong with having an ego." It's not. But you got to know the difference between an ego and being self-centered and being a narcissistic, man. You feel me? It's a small lines, but it's a big difference. But one is not bad to have, and the other two is sicknesses. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to have a balance, bro. But we're gonna get back in the topic, bro. The topic is, man, especially after it's rumored that last night, Treach and this kid, well, he ain't a kid, he a grown, old ass man, Wack 100. They both old. They are both almost 40. I done seen pictures of Treach when he looked like
Treach only 40.
No, they over 40. They like 40, 45, at least 45, 46, 47. Somewhere like that. They gotta be. But anyway, supposedly they hooked up. And I'm saying supposedly, allegedly.
They got the physical altercation.
Yeah, they got to a physical altercation, and apparently, according to the internet, Treach knocked him out.
Damn. He said, I disrespect.
But I heard two different things though. I heard Treach knocked him out, or I heard somebody that was in Treach camp knocked him out. It don't matter to me.
It's more likely. You know, he might have showed up by his
long as Wack 100 showed up, I won't care. That means that he really talk the stuff that he talked, because I seen a lot of stuff that he talked, and he talked big talk. Like I seen the interview with him and K Slay almost got into an argument and almost got into a fight.
Okay.
He came to K Slay. He came to the Drama King and almost got into a fight on the interview.
Arguing with dudes.
No, they almost got to a fight though.
Getting into it with dudes is two different situations.
Nah, they almost got to a fight.
Because Soulja Boy, is it the dude name that went out in LA and got hugged and got jailed?
Oh yeah.
He talked it, tried to show up, and then reality hit.
That's what they need to do though, man. That's what they need to do though, man.
I can't be a part of that.
Yo, anytime the beef come from Wax to where you really want to be physical, they might as well just have a promoter to set it up somewhere, send them somewhere. Yo, now I ain't gonna say every fight deserves to be in Dubois, but whatever they sanction the fight at, sanction the fight and let them square off. Like, man, and get money. Everybody get paid off of it.
It would be great if you had a beef with somebody, be like, you know what? No lawsuits involved.
Yeah.
Let's square up.
Yeah.
Square out.
And then we can eliminate a lot of this BS right now.
That was the old school method that was bullying.
Yeah.
That schools took out of. You know, you can't bully nobody. You can't get the physical.
Yo, how many? Yo, when we was little, that's what it used to be, man. When we was little, and they'd be like, yo, they want to fight. He over there. They want to fight over there, his whole side of walk him over there, and his side to be waiting, and they stand right there, and they'll get it in, man. They'll get it in. Nobody jump. Everybody be like, yo, you get scruffed up, yo. You go home with your peoples, they'll tell you like, man, it don't even matter if you win or lose, man. Long as you walk to that fight like a man, that's all that matters, bro.
They will tell you, be like, you threw some punches, man. You was throwing punches like a bug. Even when you was down, you kept fighting and stuff.
Man, but they had you covered though.
It's gonna build up. It's gonna build up.
Believe me, I know. You come home with that L, boy. I ain't catch a lot of them though, but I know.
You put ice on that. That'll go away instantly.
That's why I'm well-rounded. That's why I'm a well-rounded person today. That's why I believe I'm a well-rounded person, because I had both sides of everything, man. I know what it's like to get beat up. I know what it's like to beat somebody up. I know what it's like to fight a hard fight.
A one-on-one, a fair one-on-one is something that you.
I know what it's like to be jumped. But me personally, I never in my life jumped nobody. Never. If anybody ever in their life can say Punk can help somebody beat them up, they lying, man. I never in my life jumped nobody. I never in my life took a free shot on nobody. I don't do that. Never did that, because I never wanted that done to me. Like, how would you feel like if you just fighting somebody out of nowhere, you just get punched in the head? You get punched in the head from somebody else, and you ain't even concentrating on them. Feel what I'm saying?
I've been jumped.
Never did that to nobody. I got jumped before too.
That's around this. I've been 6'1", 6'2" since my freshman year. So when altercations jump up, situations change about who gonna fight me and who getting into it. They were like, you know what?
I ain't had that pleasure.
It go from I'm gonna jump on this dude. Let's go get this dude, man. Reckless. The situation always change.
But not only that though, they ratting though. Mm-hmm. They putting themselves in a line for investigation. There's no statute of limitation for a murder. There's none. So you giving them information, you giving the cops information, like you just reopening cold cases, all types of stuff. Like you don't even know what you're doing, bro. They just talking for the sake of just getting likes and follows, I guess. That's what it comes to.
So for likes,
you know, I think even some of these guys, they be doing dumb stuff just to get likes. or not even just to get likes, but just to be talked about, even if it's bad. Like that kid, little Uzi Vert, he had on the grandma outfit, man, and it was like right around Mother's Day, so everybody, they tore him up. The memes was crazy. Somebody was like, when your mother kicking dope.
Kicking dope.
Yeah, that's what one of the memes was like, when your mom kicking dope, because the way he was standing there, he had a purse and he had on a shirt, like a girl shirt that, the shirt that it don't got no shoulders on it, and then he had like taco meat showing and everything, and then the face he was making, it was crazy, bro.
So he should have worked out before he put the shirt on and go out there.
No, it wasn't no shirt that no man he wasn't even supposed to put on in the first place, bro.
All right, see.
I'm talking about a shirt that didn't have no shoulders, bro.
They keep
like not a white beat. I'm talking about like a long sleeve shirt with no shoulders.
A long sleeve shirt.
Yeah. Yo, I'm about to bring that picture up real quick, man.
That sounds upsetting to me.
Wait till I show him this, man. Wait till I show him this, man. And then after I show him this, man, we gonna break it down, man, and get ready for the outro, man.
Now, when you logging through there right now, can everybody see what you're looking at?
Yeah.
Typing in host.
Yeah. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay. So listen, we getting better as it goes.
There you go, right there, bro.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much, buddy.
I don't even know why I went to a video. I ain't even wanted to do all of that. Damn, look. Somebody was like, my mom loved a new purse or something you got me for Christmas, or Mother's Day or something. Yo, that's crazy. Look at that. Like you cannot look at that kid right there, man, and tell me like ain't nothing wrong with that kid right there, man.
For likes. Trolling for likes.
That ain't for likes, man. That's for help, bro. That's a problem for help. That's what they is, though. They lost, though. They think they got their own. They think they got their own answers.
It's a whole generation. Get it together.
I don't even think I got all the answers, man. I didn't submit to nobody but the universe, man, because I already know, like, I don't got all the answers to nothing. But I know one thing, that grass grow, and trees grow, fish swim, dogs bark, and I'm a black dude, and I just got to learn what I'm supposed to be here to do, because I wasn't taught right.
You can pull that picture down.
You ready?
Let it go.
Ugly, bro. Yo, the sad part about it, though, to me, I listened to a couple of his songs, man. He's not a bad rapper, though. He not.
Hip-hop artist.
Well, I'm gonna say he ain't a bad mumble rapper. It's only a couple real lyricists out there, and the only one they really giving a little shine to right now is young M.A. And she a girl, but she act like a dude. But
did you hear that she got caught in the airport with a strap on?
Man, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, come on, that's some you feeling yourself. You want some nonsense like that, man.
That's another show, man.
It's another show. You're right.
But look,
it might be old news, but somebody else will do it and come up again. We can troll back to it.
But that's what I be talking about, yo. We got to learn how to be comfortable being ourselves, yo. You was born a girl, like just be a girl, like ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I was talking about that damn story about the damn bathroom up north from the port.
Oh, they got a unisex one?
Nope. They got men's bathroom, women's bathroom. I swear I saw a 6-foot dude with a bow in his head. Dude, shoulders like mine, just walking to ladies' bathroom. And the first thing I thought was this is probably bad for a sick dude to figure out he can walk into any bathroom he want to walk into.
But that's what this coming to. And you know, North Carolina lost the NCAA behind that. The NCAA tournament behind that.
Was it All-Star weekend?
No, the NCAA tournament. The March Madness. It wasn't the final, but it was like one of the
it was a big event. Hold on.
It was a big event for the NCAA though. It was like the beginning of March Madness or some shit. Where they was gonna have maybe like,
and the governor down there was like, listen, whatever you was born as, that's where you go. And they was like, hey,
no. It was the opposite. The opposite. It was that the NCAA wasn't ready for that everybody bathroom stuff yet. So they gotta wait. They cut ties with them.
For North Carolina, I
think it was in North Carolina. I remember because
it was supposed to be.
It could have been South Carolina. It was one of those states though. But one of those states.
It was All-Star weekend.
One of them down south states. It was like, nah, we ain't doing that. One of them down south states. They was like, you know how down south.
It was North Carolina, but it was All-Star weekend.
We ain't doing that.
And they I go down to the Black Basketball Classic, and it's right after All-Star weekend, and that's the reason why I was like, oh, it's going to be like 2 weeks of straight balling. And then I found out that it got snatched from them because of something the governor has said. And I believe that he basically wasn't in support of what was supposed to happen.
It's crazy though, because I feel like I'm like up in the air with it, but you know what I mean? Because I deal with nature, and I only want to be what nature intended for me to be, and that's what I'm learning. I'm learning to only be what nature intended me to be, and nothing other than that. But I'm kind of sketchy like that because, you know, like I said, I'm an open-minded person, and I gotta really consider about if somebody really was born, like if somebody really truly was born with a girl brain in a boy body. Like I believe, because you see movies like that, no, like you see all types of stuff, but that's how they try to.
I believe that there's some dudes have been like from elementary school, have not been tough dudes growing up, and if they switch teams later on in life, you be like, oh, he was probably going to be that way. I don't know about females as much. There's been girls that have been, what you would think was going to be liking females, butchy chicks that end up being regular chicks that like dudes. So I can't say the same judgment for
because I can really I clearly can see a woman being with another woman though, only on the strength of the matter that on my own true beliefs, I truly believe that at one time it was nobody here but women, because I believe that women. I believe women was the first people here, because only on the strength of if you do the math and you do you do the research and everything. We already know it's only one though, because I deal with logic, man. So when I say I deal with logic, it goes to this fact. If they tell me that a woman is XX, two big X's though. No, yeah.
It's one big X, one small X.
No, it's not. It's two big X's, bro.
Can't be two big X's. That'd be two dominant genes.
It is two dominant genes. The woman is dominant genes. Like anything you get, your mom genes can be. I mean, your dad genes can't over dominate your mom. But especially if you got a black mom, nothing is stronger than her genes, man. Everything is going like if anything that's wrong with her. But see, there's a good chance it's gonna happen to you, bro. That's why That's why men go bald. They go bald because of their mom. It's not a gene from their.
But men got the XY gene.
Yeah, and but
that means that men are the only ones that make baby girls.
But listen, exactly. So you got to think about it like this:
if you take a kid and they have XX, they got the Wack, the X.
You only get one chromosome from your. You get one from each parent, right?
From each parent. So
but what if you a girl? Then who you get your chromosome from?
You get one X from your dad. You get one X from your mom.
All right. So if you're a boy, then you get one Y. You get the Y chromosome from your boy.
You get the Y from your dad. You get the X from your mom.
All right, then. So how did the Y chromosome even come about then?
The Y chromosome is the male chromosome.
Exactly. So if the Y chromosome is the male chromosome, but what comes first, X or Y?
Hold up. You mean on the alphabet or?
Yeah, on the alphabet.
X come first in the alphabet.
All right, then. So
but it's not X, Y in nature.
All right, but you got to think about it though. If you got to think about it like this, if X comes first in the alphabet, then why wouldn't X come first in with nature too?
Okay, so let's
it's
say
naturally that's the natural order.
Okay, so let's say that to be a female, you get the X from your dad and the X from your mom. So you got the X first. And then to be a dude, you get the X from your mom and the Y from your dad. That would be the XY sequence you're talking about. But in every scenario, it can only come out with like 4 scenarios of X, XY, XY. I'm going to give you 1 X, 1 Y. Your mom's going to give you 1 X, 1 X. Now, the mom's genes of X could be the father's X gene from her father, or it could be the mother's X gene from her mother. And she can only pass on the father or the mother's X gene. The father can pass on the X gene and the Y gene.
Not to be explicit, but 2 ways. It's because I look at things simple. I don't try to complicate it when it comes, because I don't feel like certain things should be complicated. So I figure it like this. If I look at a DNA pattern, what that's gonna look like?
A DNA pattern looks like, to me, this, you get pink and yellow.
No, I'm talking about like what's the shape of it? Is it
circles?
No. Is it? But do they go into an X? Do it look like a long X going down like this? Do it look like or do it like this?
I don't think that's what a DNA pattern look like.
It do.
No, I think the DNA pattern is 2 different genes. Just like, you know, what you have is
mad different. It's mad different elements in it, right, though. So it's like a bubble for each.
I believe it's 56 chromosomes, right?
Stack, and then they got bars that go across it, right?
That sounds right.
But they fucking twist like this. So when you look at it from the side, it looked like X's stacked on top of each other, bro.
But if you take it literally as a picture, what you're taking is you have what is, it doesn't have to be what like a twisted model of what they showed you. All you're taking is 56, like 55, I think is a monkey, and men are 56, and what it's taking is 56 genial traits from the mother and father, from your hair color to the size of your feet, and they line them up, and then you get that's dominant. You might get brown eyes, you might get brown hair, you might get the recessive gene that's dominant, the most positive gene that's dominant. Like you ever see a person like my daughter? My daughter got greenish hazel eyes, and her mother has brown eyes. I got brown eyes, but I have people in my family that have, you know, black people with gray or blue eyes. So I have the genial trait for light eyes. My daughter's mother and father have the genial trait for blue eyes and brown eyes. And so my daughter may have got 2 recessive, like my ex of my brown eyes are dominant. That's dominant gene in my family. But it may have got the X gene of being the gray-eyed or the blue-eyed, with the mother's side of the gray-eyed, blue-eyed, green-eyed, blue-eyed gene that's causing her to have these hazel-colored eyes. Her child could have, more likely if it's a boy, it could have, because it got my recessive gene, could end up with blue eyes or green eyes. My mother has bright hazel eyes. It's a brown color, but it's light. That's a recessive gene. It's not a dominant gene like the dark eyes of my father's. So me, I got my mother's gene, and it's a dominant gene for me, but it might be the recessive brown gene for my daughter. All my daughters.
I see what you're saying though, but that's like what you saying, exactly what you're saying is what most people believe in. But Not saying that you're wrong, because like I said, I don't have the answers to everything.
You going left with it, I'm going right with it.
Yeah, you feel me?
We don't
like,
have to agree that that I'm right and you wrong, and you right and I'm wrong.
Yeah,
we got two different opinions on how the gene trade goes.
But that's exactly. We're trying to figure out why we feel this way. So with that being said, I'm just gonna say I just whenever I do, you know what I mean, little digging, you know what I mean, I find out that they got women fossils that's older than any man fossil ever found. And it's like they find women, old women fossils. That's the Lucy. Lucy, up to 400,000 years old fossils. They don't got men fossils that old. Nowhere. So with that being said and then on top of that, I learned about a thing called the natural selection. And I learned how things change by, like, for instance, you might pass something on to your son, but with the thing that you passed on to your son, it gets stronger in him. So when he passes it on to his son, you feel what I'm saying? It might be height, it might be girth, whatever it might be. You know what I mean? He doing it because that's what you had to give to him for him to survive, for him to be better equipped to survive.
He may adjust it to the situation that's around him.
Yeah.
Like if fathers who are NBA athletes, who have sons of NBA athletes, even though they might not be the same player that their parent was in the NBA, but the gene, like if it was a hunting gene, if it was a need to mate gene, whatever the gene was, it happened to be the basketball gene that caused them to excel at that particular skill set to further their future.
Exactly.
And it might pass on to their kids stronger. You got another generation of this gene that needs to be dominant for your family's success.
Yeah. But in the same case, though, the thing about natural selection is the same thing that you will pass on that you need, you will also eliminate too. You feel me? So for instance, if there's no need for his son to have long fingernails, his son fingernails might not grow as fast as everybody else fingernails grow, because
like, have you noticed that
of the wherever it was that he grew up and shit like that. Like that's how humans work too.
How their hair really don't grow that long after long periods of time. But and it happens over here also. Like you see somebody, and me personally, my beard won't grow. I've been growing my beard since October last year. And I don't know how long you've been growing your beard, but I suffer from beard envy sometimes. I'm like, well, god dang, I said I can't get hair to go here, hair to go there. I got a mini beard, and I'm at least,
man, I had to grow this beard. This beard only grow, people that get beards. My beard ain't even nice if I wanted to be. It's only because I just got a funny shaped head, so it's like my beard look full when I'm looking forward, but when I go like this, you can see that it ain't. But I grow this beard because I got the man of Ginobili up here, bro. But it's crazy that you said that, because they got people like some of the most. I'm not gonna say nobody is more beautiful than the next person, but as far as like my perspective, and as far as like as I'm learning and I'm looking at what beauty really is, you feel me? It's what I feel like beauty is in my own heart, despite what nobody say. Like, cause me personally, I always got clowned because I always like the dark skin, always like the women that looked at like Grace Jones and stuff like that. Like, I always liked the women that looked like they was from Africa, bro. That was just something that was always in me. Did I ask for this? No, I didn't. Same girls that everybody else liked, and I'll be
part of your natural selection.
Maybe I had something to talk about with other people, but I don't like that. You feel me? And I learned not to hate myself for not liking that. But at the same time, though, it's a culture of people they call Malaysians. You feel me? And it's like these people are like, they call them Malaysians because they got melanin, but they look like all different type of people. Like you'll go over there and they be like brown people with blonde hair and blue eyes, or they be like a dark person that it'd be a brother over there that look just like me, but he has some type of weird features, like either like his eyes would be blue, or he'd have curly straight blonde hair. It's like, yo, you go over there, they got all types of people. Like they people look like they people is like really just look like all types. I'm
gonna tell you the situation. I went to Puerto Rico.
But hold on, before you say that,
I'm on the same page.
Look, before you say that though, but the thing about that is though, they got all different types of looking people, but the thing about that is that they have a lot of problems over there as far as like skin problems, what you call it, mineral deficiencies and stuff like that, because it's nothing in their genetic makeup that's strong enough to hold together, because they got too much going on inside of them.
All right, not that part of it, but when the first part of it you was talking about, when my wife took the trip to Puerto Rico, I went to the Walmart, and now the Walmart down there, like the Walmart up here, got everything in the store. So I'm at the Walmart, and as I'm walking through the Walmart, I see people from every scale, from Puerto Ricans looking like white people to Puerto Ricans looking like me. And everybody speaks Spanish. And as you walk through and talk to people and see everything, you see the whole spectrum of what society really is. Like we are all one people, regardless of what we look like, of what you look like. Because like I said, when I spoke to one of the cashiers, dark as me, spoke English and Spanish. I was able to ask for, I need the local beer for the area, because I'm drinking local beer while I'm here. I'm not drinking no American beer. Send me over to the section where they got the beer at in the store. I go section where they got the beer at. I get the El Presidente. I talk to somebody over there, like, what do you drink, man? And the same situation. The person next to me looked like he was a white guy. You know, he had light brown hair, light skin, brown eyes, but he was there and he spoke a little bit of Spanish and English. And he's from the island, from Puerto Rico, Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah. So, and I was like, I said, if I could, I'd like to raise my kids down here and be like, yo, we learn Spanish, and everybody is basically Puerto Rican from the island. It don't matter what your skin color was, you're Puerto Rican.
Hey, yo, shout out to my Puerto Ricans, man, too. I grew up with mad Puerto Ricans. You feel me? Eating them guerepas. You heard me? Yeah, come on, man.
I gotta get out more too. I gotta find some more places, more spots, that's like that. Because I enjoyed.
Rest in peace to Mr. Louis, man.
That's only one of the spots I took 2 vacations as. One is a cruise, one is a trip to, because I enjoyed it that much. I've been to Punta Cana once. I'm gonna go back again, Dominican Republic. Check that out, because it's the same thing. Like, Spectrum is great. I've been to Vegas and South Beach.
Man, I'm on some stuff like I ain't trying to go nowhere but my couch, bro. Because it's like when you go somewhere, like if you can't, like me personally,
I can't go down.
Like if I go somewhere, man. If I go somewhere and I can't leave the resort, I ain't trying to go.
Right, that's a problem that's happening. Certain resorts, kidnapping Americans.
You ain't going nowhere. But you ain't going nowhere. You might as well just go take a trip to Florida if you think you just gonna go somewhere.
When I went to Puerto Rico,
and just be exotic and all that.
We didn't stay at the resort. We hit the island in Puerto Rico.
You just paying to go. You just paying to go there, but you're not even experiencing half of nothing that they got to offer you. So why go? I guess.
But Dominican Republic, I stayed basically on the resort. Other people went outside of the resort. I stayed on the resort because it is there's little conflicts going on there with the way the island Haiti is divided up. It's basically one island.
It's up there. I would love to go down there on the day where they had that market. See that's another thing. Like I travel everywhere because I watch everything. And if I just don't watch one thing. Once I watch one thing, it'll make me want to watch the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, and until I suck up everything about one thing. So I can't possibly till I get tired of one thing. And that's how I do. I know all about the Dominican Republic and Haiti, man. I would love to go over there on the day that they had a market where they.
I've been invited by co-workers to come down there and hang out. I'm like,
where the river divided, and it's supposed to have been a war down there that was so mean that they said that whole river was just filled with blood. And now what they do now is they meet up on that bridge. When they meet up on that bridge, they trade. They trade with each other all day. And they got little Haitian workers that's going over to Dominican Republic, but Haiti's so messed up right now. Ain't nobody from Dominican Republic trying to run over to Haiti, and that's because of Hillary Clinton, man. That's why I keep saying, like, people talking about something, they want Hillary Clinton, Man, Hillary Clinton went down there with that Clinton Foundation, and they took all that Haitian reform money from the earthquake, and they took it and they built like 1% of what they were supposed to build, and they left with the rest of the money, man. Haiti still looked like the earthquake just hit yesterday, man. Like, people need to wake up.
Is that why you voted for Trump?
I ain't vote for Trump. I voted for myself. I just voted for.
You ain't even win.
I just voted for a button.
Well, listen, no. When you edit this out, you got to bring this up to like 10 parts.
Break it up to like 10 parts.
7-minute parts of each topic, because we started with Tupac. We ended up on Haiti.
Yeah, I'll do that. But we're gonna break it down right now, man. Until next time, man. Still, man, we still looking for the highlights. We still looking for any suggestions that may come. Like, we get suggestions, but the suggestions that I get is, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, right now, like,
they're giving input, but
man.
Everything is not usable.
You feel me?
But send it anyway, because you might send something that you might not think is usable, and we might be like, yo, that's something I really want to get into.
I'm not, like I said, man, I'm not trying to act like I'm smarter than everybody, but like, come on, man. You gotta challenge me. You gotta challenge me more than something that you don't watched off of TV, bro. Don't come to me off of nothing that you don't watched off of TV, because I will smoke your boots. Don't come to me with nothing off of TV, bro.
Fox News, CNN.
I will smoke your boots all day.
Might mess with something from TMZ, because we might be talking about it anyway. Sometimes they break some news before everybody get it.
Like I said, man,
I'm a lawyer.
I'm a hip hop fan and all of that. That's why we decided to talk about the hip hop thing today. Like, we give you anything you want. Just tell us. Like, we knowledgeable in all things. Like between the both of us, we've been on this earth 80 years.
At least 80 years.
You feel me? So we build a nice strong thing. That's 1,000, that's 2,000, that's 4,000 years. And we could get back that 400 that we lost.
432.
Y'all gotta think about it. So all you gotta do is use that wet noodle, boy. We love y'all though. We love the feedback.
And remember, Peter Lance on Facebook. Albert Love Peter Lance on YouTube. Catch us at our Gmail, Alan Pete, no egos, gmail.com. Me on Twitter at Goodwood Love, Al Love on Twitter. Doing the same sites, doing this thing too.
Yeah, man. And like I said, if y'all need a track, y'all need a slideshow, y'all need a video edited, holla at your boy, man.
And subscribe. I mean, the fastest way to get, information we're gonna put out there, especially tomorrow. There's gonna be some heads on tomorrow that they really need the information to drop early in the morning. And unless you subscribe, man, you can't build that, Cody. You can't cut down on your cable bill. You can't cut down on your internet prices that you pay. You're paying $1.70. You can be paying $60 for internet and watching all the fights, all the TV shows, all the games, football, basketball, hockey, baseball. It's all there. And it's meant for us to have, and we got to use it while it's available, because there's no telling when everything gets shut down and you got to go back to paying full price. That's that night bug question.
Question. Message.
That's what it was. Don't be a menace in your hood while drinking the juice. Message.
Hey, yo. Until next time, man. Like I said, we love you. We're going to put the links up to all the little videos we showed.
Little videos too.
Yeah, the little videos.
Watch the PM Drive, man. I put a little bit of work into the PM Drive every week.
Yo, it's insightful, man. It's valuable, bro. You've been watching sports
believe
for a long time, bro.
I should have been a broadcaster, but I can't work for the man. But I can't work for the man.
Listen, man. Ain't nobody trying to sit nowhere where you got to wear a Winster knot every damn day.
Put on a blazer, tell you how it is. Put on the same stuff I wear when I go home. Man. You see me out. You see me in the hood with this.
I love putting on suits, but I ain't trying to tie no knot up every day though. Got me crazy. I'll be the clip-on king, boy. I had all bow ties too. I'll be looking like a little Osby Gosh.
Bruce Bowen.
Nah, I have little ones though. I look like an Osby Gosh.
You said the mini bow ties?
Yeah. I had all of those jokers. The ones that clip. They got the ones that tie around your neck. I won't even get that when I get the one.
You might as well get the shirt with the drew on bow ties. And all you gotta do is button it up and it's drew on, or you gotta put nothing else on it, man.
Yo, peace.
Get out of here. Alan Pete, no egos. Between us, we got no egos. We're working on that. We came into this world big egos. We back.